आदरणीय स्नेहलताई जी, भगवान राव जी, हमारे मित्र और महामंत्री जगदीश देशमुख जी, राधिका जी, संजय जोशी जी, and all the dignitaries. मैं कुछ सोच रहा था। राधिका जी ने बात कर रहे थे और उन्होंने बोल रहे थे कि उनको इतना आनंद हो रहा था हिंदी में बात करने के लिए। उनको भी आनंद लगा सुनने के लिए, हमको इतना संतोष हुआ। मैं सोच रहा था अगर मैं हिंदी में बात करना शुरू किया तो आपको क्या संकट मिलेगा, क्योंकि मेरा हिंदी तो अभी भी बाल्यावस्था में है। संस्कार भारती की वजह से मैं कुछ थोड़ा हिंदी में बात करना तो शुरू तो किया हूँ। क्या होता है कि कर्नाटक में हम सभी लोग प्राथमिक शिक्षण में सिर्फ 3 साल हम हिंदी पढ़ते हैं, बाद में छोड़ देते हैं। ये अंग्रेजी का आने का बाद, अंग्रेजी का सभी जगह में अंग्रेजी चलता है और हमारा राष्ट्रभाषा भी, इसके बारे में भी हमारा कुछ कंसंट्रेशन कम होता है। मैं तो इतना अच्छा हिंदी एक ज़माने में बात कर रहा था, बाद में सभी इंटरनेशनल ट्रैवलिंग वगैरह सभी के वजह से इंग्लिश आया और मेरा हिंदी इतना खराब बन चुका है। फिर भी all the dignitaries, मैं कुछ इंग्लिश में because you know I feel little comfortable, आपको भी मैं ज़्यादा तकलीफ नहीं देना चाहता हूँ हिंदी में बात करने के लिए। All my wonderful friends, all dignitaries of Mandate and then Devgiri Prant, with utmost pride and then happiness, I am standing before you. Most important cultural organizations of our country, Sanskar Bharati. Today, Sanskar Bharati has 1,400 branches all over the country. I was so happy seeing such a galaxy of great musicians, dancers, and then literature, and then Lokakala, Janapadakala, painters, and each one of you are very eminent personalities you are. It's such a great pride for me to be in the family of Sanskar Bharati. I am also like you only. I am also साधारण कार्यकर्ता हूँ, लेकिन राष्ट्राध्यक्ष स्थान तो कुछ somebody has to go and then they made me go there. But originally I am also like you. Maybe a कलाकार. I know the importance of कलाकार in the society. You can produce any other graduation like IAS, IPS and all those things, and anybody can learn it and then go study college mein, they can ultimately become that. But it is not so easy to produce one musician or one dancer or one literature person. It is not so easy. Many philosophers, they always said, if you really want to know the greatness of a country, then look at the cultural value of that country. Then you will automatically understand the greatness of that country. Greatness of India is not predominantly decided upon the GDP, this, that, and how many big people are there, how many millionaires are there, how many big buildings you have, how many this, how many that. No. Ultimately, it is the culture of India that has made India one of the greatest countries in the world today. So that is the thing. Sanskar Bharati is predominantly looking at that one. Why Sanskar Bharati is so important today? Because Sanskar Bharati is preserving, identifying, promoting and glorifying the great cultural heritage of our country. See how the cream of the society, I can see all of them here in just one single plant. I'm pretty sure, Sanskar Bharati has so many other hundreds of different eminent personalities association. Only today, even though within 1 or 2 days you all came here for very informal meeting, but look at the power of Sanskar Bharati everywhere. You go from Kashmir to Kanyakumari to northeast to Rajasthan, everywhere, 1,400 branches. I'm so happy to see such an eminent personalities here. You are all such great people. देवगिरी संस्कार भारती का बारे में, देवगिरी प्रांत का संस्कार भारती के बारे में जस्ट फ्यू डेज अगो हमारा दिल्ली हेड ऑफिस से उन्होंने बात कर रहे थे, क्योंकि इट इज अ कस्टमरी फॉर देम टू update me what is happening and things like that. We have a very special protocols. Sometimes it has to go to Delhi office and then they will decide where I need to go and things like that. But I say Sanskar, they are many, everybody wants me to go. And then maybe a kalakar or I love people, I love everybody, so I respect everybody. Then Delhi people of Sanskar Bharati, they are very much worried. उन्होंने कह रहे थे मंजुनाथ जी सभी जगह में आपका इन्विटेशन आता रहता है, हमको मालूम नहीं हम आपको किसी जगह में आपको जाने के लिए हम रेकमेंड करें. Then I told them, don't worry, it's fun because I love people and then I can go everywhere and then whenever time permits, because I have a very tight schedule as a performer. And today, after receiving the invitation from Shankar Darbar, when Sanjay ji ne baat kar rahe the, I was so happy to come to the Devagiri Prant Sanskar Bharati. And immediately, Mahamantri Dr. Jagdish Deshmukh ji ne, he also spoke to me, and then finally they wanted to spend one very informal kind of night at today. I am so happy. Now, when you were reading about what all the things happened in Nanded, Prantka, Devagiri or Sanskar Bharati ka, sabhi कार्यक्रम पर सभी थिंग, रानी अहल्या देवी जी, भारत मुनि, संस्मरण or whatever, all those things are very special. Even though it is even though you said every month you have been to one program each. Just two weeks ago I was in Mumbai. Because Maharashtra state is very special to Sanskar Bharati. Honestly, I'm saying. In last 2 months, at least 5 times I came to Maharashtra state. Once in Nagpur and then Pune and then Mumbai. Mumbai I went twice. नागपुर का वहाँ सभा में even the chief minister was also with us. You all probably must have seen that one, as I was mentioning to you. And then last week, and then we had the Bharat Muni Rashtriya Puruskar Award also happened in Mumbai, and then we had invited many eminent personalities, and then we had a wonderful time there also. Maharashtra is a very special thing to us because ultimately संघ का सभी वो thought process इसी धरती से उगम हुआ. All this started from here and then and then it went to all other places, to Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Northeast, Calcutta, सभी जगह. So it is very, very special to us. And then as Radhika ji was mentioning about Pancha Parivartan and Matu Shakti Sarvekshan, that is also happening right now, and Delhi office is planning to introduce a special app in order to make it much more easier for that so Matu Shakti Sarvekshan Abhiyan, and then we want to sent. You will all get the information from Delhi office anyway. We have a very thing. And few things. I had to show my photo ID to my wife when I come home. Only then she remembers my face. Because Sanskar Bharati has become my family. Sanskar Bharati has become my family. Why we all do this? We are all performer. I can see you are all performer. You are a violinist, and he was a Lokakala Pandit, and then painter, and then everybody is there. We are really very busy artists. We can be very happily performing everywhere. But if everyone is simply performing for himself, who is thinking for the country? राष्ट्र के बारे में, हमारा धर्म के बारे में, हमारा संस्कार के बारे में, हमारा संस्कृति के बारे में सोचेगा कौन? This role Sanskar Bharati is taking. Sanskar Bharati always believes that through performing arts and then literature and then painting, music, dance, whatever, even a small thing like Rangoli also. They were beautiful Rangoli there also. These are the wonderful heritage. These are the real treasures of our country. Only through this we can unite our country. Only through this we can foster the great idea of हमारा सनातन धर्म, हमारा राष्ट्रीयता, एकता, सभी important issues we can foster only through these ideas, and then Sanskar Bharati is one of the most important player in bringing people like this. And that is the reason even in Delhi, all the ministers and everybody, all the hierarchy, government people, they all have such a great respect for Sanskar Bharati because of this. Because Sanskar Bharati is not one man show. Everybody is equal. That is why the first thing I said, don't treat me as a Rashtriya Adhyaksha. Okay, that is fine there, but I am also like you. You are working here, I am working in Delhi. Why are you working? You are working for the country. Hamara dharma, hamara country, hamara sanskar. I am also doing the same thing in a different portfolios. Otherwise, that is the reason why you can get such a dignitary people like all of them in one organization. It is not so easy to get all the jewels in under one row. It is only Sanskar Bharati. Only Sanskar Bharati. That is what you have been doing for past several decades. I am so happy coming and then saying hello to each one of you, because you all belong to our Sanskar Bharati family. It is also important to create, to prepare the next generation, as I was mentioning, because those are the people who are taking the glory of our culture and then taking forward the Sanskar Bharati ka sabhi कार्यक्रम का सोच, all the ideologies, they have to take it forward. And I was so happy to see the cultural richness of Devgiri Pran. And they are all working tirelessly. Everyone is a very busy people now. It is not easy to even spare 30 minutes. But you all are, you are all devoting so much of time for Sanskar Bharati. Sanskar Bharati is a voluntary organization ultimately. Because your heart says it, you are joining hands with Sanskar Bharati. I am just telling you some of the topmost musicians, topmost dancers, topmost painters and literature people, everybody, whether it's Lokagita, Janapad Geet, Janapad Sangeet, or Hindustani or Carnatic, they all find it immense pride to join hands with Sanskar Bharati. Sanskar Bharati के साथ हाथ जोड़ना इतना सबको इतना गर्व आता है, they take so much of pride and then tell that I am also with the Sanskar Bharati. In many places in South and then in other places, there is also fight for the Sanskar Bharati's different portfolios. And so in the sense, fight means not in a fight with Gada and Katti, nothing like that. Just because it is such a honorable post competition, Sanskar Bharati. The moment if you introduce yourself with somebody that I'm from the Sanskar Bharati, everybody will know that you are one of the very cultured person. Otherwise, Sanskar Bharati will not allow you to come here. That is the mool uddesha of Sanskar Bharati. And even Pancha Parivartan, also Radhika ji was mentioning that we are, because we are also celebrating the 100th year of Sun this year. This is a very, very special year because of 2-3 reasons. Number one, Sangha ka 100th centenary. Number two, and then very, very important is 150th year celebration of Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram, the song that is reverberating in all our spirits, and the song that has made all of the freedom fight. Vande Mataram is celebrating 150th. Vande Mataram is a national song, and that is one of the most important songs that really taught us to see India, Amar Bharat, as our mother. And also, that soch, that idea actually came from there. We see Hamara Bharat as Hamara Matru Desh. And Matru thing, Matru Bhavana is very, very special. And we never say Father Nation, it is always Matru Shakti. Even there it's also Matru Shakti. So we need to be very careful, okay? And today, it so happened that I'm also here for a special music concert in one of the very, very important music festivals that is happening in our country today. Sanskar Bharati is considered one of the very special musical festival. Our Sanskar Bharati is single-handedly propagating, the Shastriya Sangeet of Hamara, our country in a wonderful manner. I was also told that पहले बार शंकर दरबार में कर्नाटक संगीत का एक कार्यक्रम आयोजन हुआ है. And then whether it is Karnataki or Hindustani or Rabindra or whatever Sangeet or whatever, ultimately we are all one. It is an opportunity for you also to taste how Carnatic music looks like. Carnatic music. And then it is one occasion for all of us to spend some musical time also with you. I'm so happy that नागराज जी मेरा बड़ा भाई, वो मेरा गुरु भी है, और अर्जुन कुमार जी कर्नाटक क्लासिकल म्यूजिक का बहुत ही मशहूर मृदंग वादक, वो भी यहाँ पर है हमारा साथ. आज शाम प्रशांत गादरे भी हमारे साथ, एक तबला भी हो रहा है. तबला मृदंग का जुगलबंदी, ये दोनों वायलिन का जुगलबंदी, ये तो बहुत we are really looking forward to that. और मैं कहूँ क्योंकि it's almost like a family event. We started this one as an informal Sanskar Bharati ka baitak, but at the end you all are becoming so close to me, and then now we started it as a formal sabha. We are concluding it as a family event, and I'm so happy. I take this opportunity to thank each one of you. My heartfelt compliments to each one of you for joining hands with Sanskar Bharati. इस अवसर पर मुझे इतना संतोष हुआ और गर्व भी हुआ कि सभी elderly reputed veteran musicians को ऑनर करने के लिए मुझे इतना आनंद हुआ. I am taking आशीर्वाद from all the personalities like you are, and please support Sanskar Bharati. Bring in more number of people, bring in more number of musicians. Let them all come to know how beautiful Sanskar Bharati is, and then we will all work together. We will all work together as one single force to ensure that all the ideologies of Sanskar Bharati is carried forward. And I'm so happy. Really looking forward to, we can also plan some other important event in Delivery Plant, maybe sometime, maybe next year or later this year. I personally will come and then spend time with you. That is also one occasion for us to come together. सबको प्रणाम एंड देन आई एम सो हैप्पी एंड देन आप सबका आशीर्वाद। नमस्कार।
आदरणीय श्री मंजुनाथ जी, आपकी गरिमा में उपस्थिति पाकर हम आनंदित हैं, कृतार्थ हैं। आदरणीय, आपके आशीर्वचन हमें लेने के लिए आपका बहुत आभार। आपके मार्गदर्शन में निश्चित ही हम एक नई दिशा और नई सोच लेकर आगे चलेंगे। कुछ निमंत्रित गणमान्य अभी आए हैं, तो मैं उनका सम्मान करने के लिए उन्हें मंच पर बुलाना चाहूंगी। आशाताई पैठणे